Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. We all have 24 hours a day, but between work, family obligations, and trying to sneak in some me time, it often feels like there's no minute to spare. So, how can one find the time to dig into genealogy research, a task that can be time-consuming and intricate? Luckily, finding time doesn't require a time machine, just a bit of planning, prioritization, and creativity. Here's how to fit genealogy into your busy schedule. It's easy to get overwhelmed when tracing your family history back to the 18th century or earlier. Instead of feeling daunted by the enormity of the task, start small. Dedicate 15 minutes daily to organizing family photos, scanning documents, or searching online databases. You'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish in short bursts of focused activity. The key to making time for anything is to make it a habit. Whether waking up a little earlier on Saturdays or dedicating Sunday afternoons, try to create a routine around your genealogy research. Put it on your calendar like you would any other important activity. Once it becomes a part of your routine, you'll likely stick with it. Genealogy can take you in many directions: family lore, DNA testing, military records, and beyond. Try to narrow down your focus to make the best use of your limited time. For instance, if you're curious about your maternal lineage, spend a month or so on that aspect of your family tree. By giving yourself a clear focus, you can progress more than by sporadically jumping from one thing to another. Thanks to modern technology, you don't have to spend hours in dusty archives to get information. Use genealogy software or apps to organize your findings and set task reminders. Explore online databases, forums, and social media groups where you can ask questions or share information. The genealogy community is quite active online, and you'll find plenty of resources and experts to guide you. Two heads are better than one, and this is particularly true in genealogy. Collaborate with family members who are also interested in the pursuit. Divide tasks, such as collecting oral histories, organizing family photos, or doing online research. Not only will this save time, but it will also make the process more enjoyable and meaningful. We all have pockets of dead time in our day, waiting in line, sitting in traffic, or the 15 minutes before a meeting starts. Use this time wisely by listening to genealogy podcasts, jotting down notes, or sending quick emails to family members to gather information. Sometimes, setting aside a full day or weekend for a genealogy event can greatly boost your research. Workshops, lectures, and the chance to consult experts can quickly provide you with a wealth of information. Plus, the enthusiasm of like-minded individuals can renew your passion and commitment. Life happens. There will be days or even weeks when you can't find the time for research. That's okay. The key is not to let a temporary setback derail your efforts entirely. Even if you can't stick to your routine for 1 week, try to return to it as soon as you can. Consistency over time will yield results. Finally, take time to celebrate your progress. Did you finally discover the name of your great-great-grandmother? Have you managed to scan all the old family photos? No matter how small, these accomplishments will motivate you to continue digging deeper into your family history. So there you have it. Finding time for genealogy research isn't as impossible as it may seem. With a little planning, prioritization, and a sprinkle of creativity, you can make significant headway in discovering your family's past. After all, you're not just finding time, you're making time for a journey that rewards you with a richer understanding of who you are and where you come from. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Ancestral Findings podcast. I hope you found today's insights and tips helpful as you continue your journey into genealogy. Remember, every family story is a thread in the fabric of history, and your research is a meaningful part of preserving that legacy. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscribing and leaving a review. Your feedback helps us bring you more valuable content. Don't forget to visit ancestralfindings.com for additional resources to connect with our community of passionate genealogists. And until next time, may your roots be deep and your branches be full. This is the Ancestral Findings podcast, signing off. And as always, Happy searching!